class today. We are going to go through a mini class, and our focus of the class today is to support our spine, our neck and shoulders, to counter the sitting, the hunching, the driving, texting, typing that we do all day. So that's what our mini class is going to be about. To begin with, we'll do our breathing exercise. So please find your comfortable position, cross-legged. You may want to sit in your schoolyard cross where you have both feet in close to your body, or you might want to have one foot in close to the back of your thigh and your other foot in front. Find the position that is comfortable for you, knowing you don't need special equipment, special clothes. How you land is perfect. Think about lengthening through your spine so that you're tall, rolling your shoulders forward, up, back and down, settling in, grounding in, noticing your weight, noticing how you're feeling. Starting to inhale for 3 counts, pausing at the top of your inhale, and then exhale for 3 counts. Pause, starting to inhale, pause, exhale, pause. One more round. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. And that's a breathing exercise. You can do it at the start of the day or end of the day, which does help to settle the brain and the body. Feel free to do the breathing exercises anytime you need as well. Begin to roll your shoulders again, forward, up, back and down. Releasing through your shoulders, and start to move in the opposite direction, thinking of your shoulder blades moving away from you, lifting your shoulder blades towards your ears, rolling forward. Start to drop your ear towards your shoulder, doesn't matter which side. Notice if you're bringing your shoulder up, how can you drop your shoulder away? Softening it may mean that you don't go into your stretch as deep. Being respectful of where you are. Start to bring your neck back into the center, and then drop your ear close to your shoulder on the opposite side. Still holding on to that even breathing that we started with. Going back to the center, start to drop your chin towards your chest. Taking a breath here before lifting your chin back into your neutral position, and then up to the ceiling, or if you're outside, to the sky. Coming back down, noticing how your shoulders, your neck feels. Now we are going to move on to our hands and knees to find tabletop position. To come into this, roll your body forward. You might want to face me or face the side, wherever's comfortable for you. Checking in here that your shoulders are stacked over your palms and weight is even through your hands. So rather than pouring your weight directly into your thumb, notice where your weight's going and how can you even out your weight with your middle finger facing towards the top of the mat, shoulders stacked over your palms. Have a look at where your hips and your knees are. Can you stack your hips over your knees? You might have to adjust, and notice if you prefer to have your feet tucked in or your feet flexed. Or having your feet pointed. Begin to inhale, dropping your belly as you look up to the ceiling. Exhale, shifting from your tail, curling your spine towards the ceiling, dropping your head. Beginning to Inhale, shifting from your tail of your spine, dropping your belly, and then looking up. So your head is the last body part to move. Imagining a wave. That's your cat and cow position. So we're in a cat position and then cow. So notice how your spine is feeling. Begin to shift your weight to the side of your body as you look at your heels. Using your breath to come back into the center and then over to the opposite side. So you're really going in your own time. Your pace may be faster or slower than my pace, and working to release through your side body and through your spine, helping with spinal fluid and spinal mobility. Start to bring your body back into the center, sitting back on your heels here, starting to inhale and lift your arms high. And then with your exhale, allowing your arms to come out into a cactus arms position. And then clasp your palms behind you so that they're resting. So I'll just adjust so you can see. Got palms resting here on the mat. And you may want to lift any kind of sensitivity. If that doesn't feel good, drop back slightly rather than forcing your arms and palms to move where they don't want to. So we're really opening up through our upper body, our shoulders with this position, offering up space to release the slouching that we often do, looking at phones, driving, typing, texting. Coming back to your inhale and your exhale, even breathing. Begin to bring your palms back to your knees. And we're going to move into tabletop position again. And this time in tabletop, once you have set up in a neutral position, coming back where your shoulders are stacked over your palms, hips over your knees, and feeling supported here and grounded so that you're pushing weight into your feet, your legs. You're active through your legs and your torso, your middle section of your body. Start to inhale and lift your palm and your arm towards the ceiling, and then begin to bend through your supporting elbow and then weave your arm through so that you're resting your ear and your shoulder on the mat or the ground. So I'll show you this way so you can see. So I've gone up towards the ceiling and then I'm threading my arm through and then allowing my ear and my shoulder to rest on the floor. Staying for one breath. Beginning to inhale and lift. And then bring your palm back to the mat, finding your neutral position. You may want to take cat and cow here. Listening into how your body would like to move. And we're going to go on to the opposite side. Beginning to inhale and lift through your opposite arm. And then with your exhale, weaving your arm through. So that your ear and your shoulder is on the mat. Staying for one inhale and exhale. With your next inhale, start to lift your body upright. Coming back into your neutral position. And One other pose that is really great for your spine and your shoulders is child's pose. So I'll show you from this side. You're sitting forward, you may want to have your knees together or your knees towards the edges of your mat. Your choice, what's comfortable for you. Thinking of length through your spine, so you're nice and tall, using your breath in and then folding forward and bringing your head to rest on the floor. That's called your child's pose, and you can stay there for 2 to 3 breaths. Notice if you'd prefer to have your arms extended in front of you, or if you would prefer to have your shoulders by your side. And I'll show you side on to come into child's pose. Still thinking of length. Inhale and lifting arms. Exhale, folding forward. And then allowing your forehead to rest on the mat. This is a really calming pose that helps to release through your upper body, your arms, and also the base of your spine, your hips, to release through your side body. Begin to bring your palms so that they're at the right side of your body to begin with, and then sink your head back into your child's pose. And in your time, bringing your body over to the opposite side of the mat. Bring your palms and your arms back into the center. With your breath in, start to lift your body so that you're sitting back upright. In your time, shift your feet so that your feet and your legs are extended out in front of you. When you're here, think about activating so that you're flexing your feet, heels pressing into the mat, calf muscles, your legs, backs of your legs, hamstrings, that they're pressing into the mat, engaging through your core, lifting your arms. We're in our staff pose, and then starting to fold forward to wherever's comfortable for you. You don't have to force and curl right over. That's not the intention, to touch your toes. It is to find your stretch. Another option is to bend your knees and hold your feet, and slowly start to edge your heels away from you, still thinking of length through your spine, using your breath and stopping at that point in your stretch where you feel resistance without straying into a risky or uncomfortable area. So there is still resistance, but you're not forcing a pose. Rather, you're allowing your pose and your practice to unfold. Staying here for one more inhale and exhale. And beginning to carefully lengthen your legs, coming back upright. Our next pose is our butterfly pose, where you bring your feet together. So your feet are pressing in. You may want to have your feet away from you or closer into your body. It's your choice. Checking in, noticing if there's any kind of sensitivity in your knees. If there is, adjust so that you're not putting unnecessary pressure on your body and risking any injury. Option here is to stay upright or using your exhale to fold forward. And this is our butterfly pose. which does help with mobility in our hips. Your choice to lift through your spine and then fold forward. Palms are open to receive fresh energy that you're creating. Start to inhale and lift your body upright. Begin to bring your body back down to the mat now. And this is for our Shavasana pose where we close a practice. And what that means is we rest to integrate our practice. So find your comfortable position. You might want to have your feet wide so that your knees knocking together, or you might want to have your legs so that they're extended and that you're resting in Shavasana. And for your Shavasana, what that means is you're resting at the end of your practice. So if you're watching this at home, please continue to rest in your pose, and we take the Shavasana pose at the end of each practice for 5 to 10 minutes. And I know it may sound counterproductive, but it's actually really important to rest at the end of your practice to allow your body and your mind to experience the benefits of the practice. Thank you so much. Bye.